Welcome. Thank you. $1 billion. Hello, my name is Alfredo Goyden. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about unmanned aerial systems. Welcome to all my physical audience as well as everybody online. So let's go ahead and get started. Unmanned aerial systems. So it's just an overview about what we're going to go over today. I'm going to define what a UAV is, its uses, its relevant to CS majors, which I assume most of you are. I will be addressing some non-CS major things in accordance to everyone joining us online. The current drawbacks and restrictions, as well as what they have planned for the future. So what is a UAV? Many of you know, most of you have been inside or have seen these around your school, whether people use them for recreational uses. It's just defined as an unmanned aerial vehicle, whether it's autonomously controlled or remote controlled by a recreational user. So what are they used for currently? The word drone isn't really used in this industry simply because of its negative connotation to surveillance, privacy issues, things of that nature, but they were most currently introduced through the military. And their other uses are obviously currently recreational. Although one thing that isn't mentioned in this presentation is that now it's a lot of research being done around this subject because of the current FAA research being done in order to try to get these to a commercial state. So future uses, which is what I was just talking about, the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, is currently discussing regulations on how to get these things into commercial use. So the biggest one right now, the biggest pusher, is Amazon Prime. They have already said as soon as FAA pushes to go for commercial use, they are ready to go, ready to send these out, ready to put these out into public airspace. And just to give you a kind of glimpse of how Amazon wants to use it, I'm pretty sure most of you have already seen this video, but for those of you that haven't, I've also edited it to about 26 seconds, so it doesn't take up too much time. So as you can see here, someone ordered a package from Amazon Prime, 30-minute delivery, from the warehouse to your doorstep within 30 minutes, flying through airspace. So literally at your doorstep, you're ready to come out and start enjoying it. So what are the benefits of it being commercialized? As you guys can see, it's definitely a new form of transportation. It'll be completely efficient, reduce pollution since we're not using huge big rigs to transport these things, as well as it's innovative. And for those of you interested, this is $1 billion industry that will be shooting off and currently has no big major pushes except for things like people like Amazon. So if you were to jump on this currently, it kind of affects you both as a consumer and a user because you'll be seeing these things flying around everywhere. If you were to jump on this now, you'd kind of be like the Bill Gates of the generation for drones. So you'd have that potential to just shoot off into a whole new industry and be that industry leader since there's not a standardized way of doing this yet. No one has completely taken over or monopolized it. So with innovative things comes people that are developing for it. So for example, NVIDIA Shield. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with it, but it's literally a device. It's almost like a portable gaming computer. You can use this to remote it to your desktop, play your desktop games on here. But these have also been used as a remote to control the UAV itself, which is pretty amazing within itself. So current drawbacks. Some of the biggest that have been seen or that are taking note is, so let's say you one day are sitting in the backyard with a BB gun. What is to stop you from shooting at one of these drones and the package that it's delivering? Also, so let's say you're a penetration tester or some type of hacker enthusiast, whether white hat hacking, or whatever it may be. What's to stop you from hacking into whatever network these are on, changing the GPS location and making them land on your doorstep? So there are physical and cyber threats to this current state, which are all being taken into account by the FAA. They have announced 6 institutions within the U.S. to do research for this, my school being one of them, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. So this is being looked at from every angle. Hopefully they can get all these things sorted out by the time it comes out. They've announced that by 2015 they want to release it to commercialization, which Amazon has already said they're ready to go. So startups currently are racing to get these things done since it's the early 2015 that they want to shoot off. And the Jefferson era of hovering crafts without people is here. That is the end of my presentation, as well as these are my references. Do you guys have any questions?
What's the Jefferson's era?
I'm alluding to the cartoon The Jeffersons, which are kind of zipping around through airspace.
Jetsons.
Jetsons. Thank you for that correction. Any other questions?